Hello students, in this lecture we will see the concept of Maclaurin series. Now to find Maclaurin series, first we will take the Taylor's series expansion, and we know that Taylor series expansion of f of x in powers of x minus a is f of x is equal to f of a plus x minus a upon 1 factorial into f dash of a plus x minus a bracket square upon 2 factorial into f double dash of a plus and so on x minus a bracket raised to n upon n factorial into nth derivative at a plus and so on. Now here we are putting a is equal to 0 in this Taylor series expansion. So after putting value of a is equal to 0, we get f of x is equal to f of 0 plus x minus 0 upon 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x minus 0 bracket square upon 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus and so on x minus 0 bracket raised to n upon n factorial into nth derivative at 0. But after simplification we get f of x as f of 0 plus x upon 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square upon 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus and so on x raised to n upon n factorial into nth derivative at 0. Now if we consider the third term, then third term will be x raised to 3 upon 3 factorial into f triple dash at x is equal to 0, and this is called the Maclaurin series expansion. This is called the Maclaurin series expansion of the function f of x in powers of x. Now using this Maclaurin series we have to find some standard series expansion of the function, and in that first example is find the Maclaurin series expansion of the function e raised to x. Now in that first we are taking frame of solution. Frame of solution means entire general procedure of the series expansion. Now this is the frame of solution. In that we have to consider given function as f of x. So here f of x is e raised to x. Now we know that derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So using this concept we are finding the Maclaurin series of this function e raised to x. Now by Maclaurin's theorem or Maclaurin series we can write f of x as f of 0 plus x upon 1 factorial into f dash of 0 plus x square upon 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 plus x cube upon 3 factorial f triple dash of 0 x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial into fourth derivative at 0 plus and so on infinitely many terms. Now to find the value of f of 0, f dash of 0, f double dash 0, f triple dash 0, fourth derivative at 0, we have to differentiate given function f of x successively, but here given function is e raised to x, so we have to differentiate or we have to take derivative of f of x is equal to e raised to x successively, and then we are finding the value of these functions or derivatives at x is equal to 0. Now here value of function is e raised to x, and from this we are finding f of 0. So here we are putting x is equal to 0, and after putting x is equal to 0 we get e raised to 0, and value of e raised to 0 is 1. Now to find f dash of 0 we have to take derivative of f of x with respect to x, but here f of x is e raised to x, but derivative of e raised to x is again e raised to x. Therefore here we are getting f dash of x is equal to e raised to x. Now from this we are finding f dash of 0. For that f dash of x is e raised to x, and in that we are putting x is equal to 0, so we get e raised to 0 as 1. Now here f double dash of x means dy dx of this f dash of x, but this f dash of x is e raised to x, means dy dx of e raised to x, but again derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, and from this we are finding the value of f double dash at x is equal to 0. So we are putting here x is equal to 0, but e raised to 0 is again 1. Now continuously we are finding such type of derivative of the exponential function, and again we are getting same function. So after third derivative and then putting x is equal to 0 we get 1, and in fourth derivative again derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, and after putting x is equal to 0 we are getting e raised to 0, and e raised to 0 is 1. Now again in fifth derivative we are taking derivative of fourth derivative e raised to x, and again derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x, and after putting x is equal to 0 in that derivative we are getting e raised to 0, which is equal to 1. Now if we observe all these values f of 0, f dash of 0, f double dash, f triple dash, fourth derivative at 0, fifth derivative at 0, all these terms are 1, and we are putting these values in equation number 2 in place of f of 0, f dash 0, f double dash, f triple dash, fourth derivative at 0. So we are after putting the value of f of 0, here we get 1 plus x upon 1 factorial into f dash of 0 is 1, x square upon 2 factorial into f double dash of 0 is again 1, x cube upon 3 factorial into triple derivative at x is equal to 0 is again 1, x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial into fourth derivative at 0, fifth derivative at 0, sixth derivative at 0, and so on. And after simplification of this series expansion, x upon 1 factorial into 1 is x upon 1 factorial. Here multiplying term is 1, so we can ignoring this term 1, so we can write series expansion as in this fashion, and after taking nth term we can write nth term as x raised to n upon n factorial plus and so on infinitely many terms. So this is the series expansion of the function f of x, but here f of x is e raised to x, therefore we can say that series expansion of e raised to x is one plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x cube upon 3 factorial plus and so on, and nth term is x raised to n upon n factorial. Now in this same fashion Next question is find the Maclaurin series of the function e raised to minus x. Again, in that frame of solution is like that. Now this is the frame of solution. In that we have to write given function as f of x. So here f of x is e raised to minus x. Now we know that derivative of e raised to minus x is minus of e raised to minus x. Now using this derivative we can find the Maclaurin series of given function e raised to minus x, but by Maclaurin's theorem we can write f of x as in this fashion. Now successive derivatives of the function f of x is equal to e raised to minus x and their values at x is equal to 0 are. Now here given function is e raised to minus x, so we are finding f of 0 means value of the function at 0, but after putting x is equal to 0 e raised to minus 0 is 1. Now f dash x is d by dx of this f of x, but this f of x is e raised to minus x, means derivative of e raised to minus x with respect to x is minus of e raised to minus x, and after putting x is equal to 0 in this f dash of x, we get e raised to minus 0. So after simplification we get minus 1. Again differentiating e raised to minus x 2 times means differentiating f dash x with respect to x, but here f dash of x is minus of e raised to minus x and its derivative is plus of e raised to minus x, and in this derivative if we put x is equal to 0, then after simplification we get e raised to minus 0 is 1. Now to find f triple dash we have to take derivative of f double dash, but f double dash is e raised to minus x and its derivative is minus of e raised to minus x, and putting value of x is equal to 0 we get f triple dash of 0. Now here we are putting x is equal to 0 and after simplification we get minus of 1. Now if we take derivative of minus of e raised to minus x, then we get fourth derivative, and fourth derivative is plus e raised to minus x, and after putting 0 in this derivative we get e raised to minus 0, and e raised to minus 0 is plus 1, and if we take derivative of this fourth derivative then we can get fifth derivative, and fifth derivative is minus of e raised to minus x, and after putting x is equal to 0 in this fifth derivative we get minus of e raised to minus 0, and after simplification we get minus of 1. Means if we observe 0 derivative, first derivative, second, third, fourth, fifth and so on, then these terms are alternating plus minus. First is 1, second is minus, third is plus 1, fourth is minus 1 and so on, and if we use this value then we get 1 plus x upon 1 factorial into minus 1 plus x square upon 2 factorial into plus 1, then third derivative at 0 minus 1, fourth derivative at 0 is plus 1, fifth derivative at 0 is minus 1, sixth derivative at 0 is plus 1 and so on. And after simplification of this series, we can write first term is plus 1, second term is minus of x upon 1 factorial, third term is x square upon 2 factorial, fourth term is minus of x cube upon 3 factorial, fifth term is x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial, next term is minus of x raised to 5 upon 5 factorial plus x raised to 6 upon 6 factorial. And if we want to take one more term, then this term will be minus of x raised to 7 upon 7 factorial plus and so on, infinitely many terms. But if we take nth term, then nth term related to this function is x raised to n upon n factorial, but here we are taking alternate plus minus sign, that's why nth term is minus 1 raised to n into x raised to n upon n factorial plus and so on, infinitely many terms. So this is the series expansion of the function e raised to minus x. So we can write f of x as e raised to minus x, and its series expansion is 1 minus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus and so on. Now next example is find the Maclaurin's series expansion of the function. Third example is find the Maclaurin's series of the function e raised to 2x. Now for that we are using standard series expansion. In solution, we know that in this solution we know that the series expansion of x raised to n, series expansion of e raised to x is 1 plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x cube upon 3 factorial plus and so on. Now here we are replacing x by 2 times x to find this function. Suppose here this is the term e raised to 2x. So here we are replacing x by 2x in this expression. So after taking this series expansion and then replacing x by 2x, we can get e raised to 2x is equal to 1 plus, in place of x we have to take 2x, in place of this x again we have to take 2x, in place of x here we are taking 2x and so on, 2x raised to n upon n factorial. And after simplification of this part, we can write series expansion of this term, this function e raised to 2x is 1 plus 2x, but 2x square is 2 square x square, and 2 square x square is 4x square, and after cancelling denominator 2 and numerator 2 is, we can write this term as 2 times x square. Similarly, 2x cube, 2 cube into x cube, and after cancelling 2 from numerator as well as from denominator, we can write it as 8 upon 3 into x cube plus and so on. We can write 2x bracket raised to n upon n factorial. So this is the series expansion of the function e raised to 2x in terms of in powers of x. Now next example is find the series expansion of the function sin x. Find the series expansion of the function sin x. Now in that we are taking frame of solution as this function, this solution as a frame of solution. Now from this, here function f of x is sin x. Now here we have to remember that d by dx of sin of x is a times cos of x, and d by dx of cos of x is minus a times sin of x. But here sin of x is present, that's why we are ignoring the term a. So after ignoring term a, derivative of sin x is cos x, and derivative of cos of x is minus of sin of x. So these are the derivatives of sin x and cos x. Therefore by Maclaurin's theorem we can express f of x in this type. Now we have to take successive derivatives of f of x is equal to sin of x and their values at x is equal to 0. Now here f of x is sin of x. Now from this sin function we can find f of 0, means we are putting x is equal to 0 in this sin function, but sin of 0 is 0, therefore we are getting f of 0 is equal to 0. Now to find f dash of x, we have to take derivative of this function f of x, but here f of x is sin of x, and derivative of sin of x is cos of x. Now to find f dash of 0, we have to put value of x is 0. So after putting x is equal to 0, we get cos 0 as 1. Now again, if we take derivative of f of x 2 times, means derivative of cos x, but derivative of cos x is minus sin of x. So after putting 0 in this derivative, means we get minus sin of 0, but sin 0 is 0, therefore we are getting f double dash 0 as 0. Now triple derivative of the given function at with respect to x means derivative of minus sin x, and derivative of minus sin x is minus of cos x, and if we put x is equal to 0 in this derivative minus cos x, then we get minus of cos 0 and minus cos 0 is minus 1. Now if we take again derivative of minus cos x, so derivative of minus cos x is plus sin x, and to find the value of fourth derivative at 0 we are putting x is equal to 0, but sin 0 is 0, then we get fourth derivative at 0 is 0. Again if we take differentiation of this fourth derivative sin x, then we get derivative of sin x is cos x, and to find the value of this derivative at x is equal to 0 we are putting x is equal to 0 in cos x, and after simplifying we get cos 0 is 1. Now if we observe all these derivative, then 0 derivative is 0, first derivative is 1, second derivative is 0, third derivative is minus 1, fourth derivative is 0, fifth derivative is plus 1, means alternate eventh derivative of the function sin x is 0, and in remaining term alternate plus and minus sign is present. Now if we put all these values in equation number 2, now in that first value means f of 0 is 0, so we are taking here 0 x upon 1 factorial into f dash of 0, but here f dash of 0 is 1, so we are taking here 1. Now second derivative at 0 is 0, third derivative at 0 is minus 1, fourth derivative at 0 is 0, fifth derivative is plus 1, sixth derivative is 0. Similarly if we take 7th degree term, then at that time we get x raised to 7 upon 7 factorial into minus 1, and so on infinitely many terms. So after simplification of this part we get x upon 1 factorial into 1 is x only. Now we can ignore this term x square upon 2 factorial into 0. The remaining term is minus times x cube upon 3 factorial. We can ignore this term x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial. Next term is x raised to 5 upon 5 factorial. This term is 0, and if we want to take next term, then next term is minus of x raised to 7 upon 7 factorial, and if we generalize this idea, then nth term is minus 1 raised to n, minus 1 raised to n, and using this term we can write nth term as x raised to 2n plus 1, because of if we observe all these powers of x, then all these powers of x are odd, and we can write 2n plus 1 as odd number, and in denominator we are taking factorial of 2n plus 1, and we can generalize in this fashion. So we can write series expansion of the function f of x is equal to sin x as x minus x cube upon 3 factorial plus x raised to 5 upon 5 factorial minus x raised to 7 upon 7 factorial plus and so on. Nth term is here, nth term is minus 1 raised to n into x raised to 2n plus 1 upon 2n plus 1 factorial. Now similarly, this question is now you can solve this question, and question is find the Maclaurin series expansion of cos x, and if we simplify this Maclaurin series, then you will get the series expansion of this cos function is cos x is equal to 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial plus x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial minus x raised to 6 upon 6 factorial plus and so on. Nth term is minus 1 raised to n into, here if we observe the degree term of x and degree term is even, and we can write even number as 2n, so we can write nth term as x raised to 2n upon 2n factorial plus and so on infinitely many terms. Now using this series expansion of cos x, we can find series expansion of other functions. So next question is find the Maclaurin series expansion of cos square x. Now in that, to find solution, here solution is, for that we are considering this function as f of x as this function cos square x, but we know that this cos square x, can be written as 1 by 2 into 1 plus cos of 2x. So using this idea, we can find the series expansion of cos 2x using this series expansion. Here we are taking series expansion of cos x. Here we are replacing x by two x. Therefore we get this cos x as cos of 2x into this term as cos of 2x bracket square upon 2 factorial plus 2x raised to 4 upon 4 factorial plus 2x raised to 6 upon 6 factorial plus 2x raised to 2n upon 2n factorial. Now after simplification of this series expansion, we can put in this place, and after simplification this will be the series expansion of the function cos square x. तो दोस्तों इसी तरह ये जो वीडियो है आपके लिए हम बना रहे हैं, प्लीज़ इसे लाइक करो, कमेंट करो और फ्रेंड के साथ शेयर भी करना है आपको। और ये जो यूट्यूब चैनल है, यूट्यूब चैनल भी हमारा RSN मैथ्स ही है, और आपको ऐप में नोट्स चाहिए तो आप RSN मैथ्स ऐप प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। और डाउनलोड करने के बाद आपको ये नोट्स भी आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं। थैंक यू।